What's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, NoMercyTV Podcast. We are here with a battle rap legend. He's the owner of iBattle, Team Homie. He's doing a lot of dope things for the culture right now. Had battle rap on fire 2019 with all the classic battles and everything. Got an app that is crazy. And shit, some people even saying it's better than the URL app. Lexx Luthor.
Shit, that's what we've been saying for like the past 24 hours. It's tough, man. It's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how's everything, man?
It's dope. I'd like to stay on topic with the app thing. We hear my partner Paul Mars, who's the main inspiration behind the app.
Okay. Shout out to you.
You know, Paul was for maybe I want to say like two and a half to 2 years was like, yo, app.
Okay.
And it was never really something that everybody could get on all bases with. But one day, Paul made it happen. Paul's like, the app is really his dream child, and it's great to see it work well. And on the topic of the URL app versus the iBattleTV app,
yeah,
man, it's like so hard to see me get put up against, like, you know what I mean? Like I get so much inspiration from a motherfucker like Beasley, and like Chico's hidden character ass. You know what I mean? Like, so
a lot of people don't know what Chico look like, man.
And
to this day,
that's cool as fuck to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I know, but point being, like, it's humbling, but at the same time, it's like, yo, man, don't pit me against these. You know what I mean? Like, don't write.
But
that
you gotta
narrative.
look at it like this though. Y'all are the only two leagues in battle rap that have an app.
Yeah.
So it's easy to kind of spotlight the differences, such as y'all got the background play, like the picture-in-picture. You can exit out the app and still be watching the battles, whereas they don't have that yet.
Right.
And it was just a whole bunch of other features that I felt like y'all had, like, on launch.
Right.
That they had to kind of, like, in the update, they fixed a lot of things, but it's like y'all kind of had it smooth from the gate.
And we're also completely different, like, in the aspect of, like, we're a lot like the WWE network, they're a lot like Netflix, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As far as, like, listen, if you're a real, like, wrestling fanatic, like, you're gonna have that. If you're a real battle rap fanatic, you're gonna have the iBattle app, because we're getting content from more than just us. It's really any battle that a fan should see, but it's gonna be hard for them to come across because of algorithms and people in battle rap only wanting to promote what benefits them. So like a lot
what's popular at the moment.
Right. So like a battle like Chef Trez and A Ward isn't something people even knew happened until it was on the iBattle app. And they were like, oh shit, this is fire. Oh, I could buy this right now for $6.
Okay.
On topic of like the analogy of WWE to Netflix, like, URL app is obviously fire. They have great exclusive content. It's like a Rolls Royce. Ours is more of like a fucking construction truck, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel
Ours
like
is designed to get shit done.
I feel like y'all's is kind of a marketplace of sorts, because you have options. Like with URL, it's just pay the, I think, $8.99 a month, $8.99, $7.99 a month. But with y'all, it's like y'all have a free option, y'all have a premium option. You can buy certain battles if you want just those specific battles. So what made you kind of go in that direction as far as, you know?
Like, I kind of do have an answer for that.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time thinking about the app from a user's perspective, a fan's perspective, and then a battle rap owner's perspective.
Okay.
And then a battler's perspective.
Okay.
So I tried to balance all of those parts when I was coming up with the original ideas for it, to try to make everybody happy in a sense.
Okay.
That was the main concept behind
So finding a common ground between like all three. Okay.
to make it as effective as possible.
Okay.
For everybody.
Okay.
Not just for us. You know?
Yeah.
You want the fans to be able to have like options. Options is everything. You go to the supermarket, you need fucking laundry detergent, the first thing you look at is the fucking prices. Is, all right, how much is this one? How much is that one? All right, this is the one I'm trying to fuck with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like it's like you go on it, you like, all right, I might not want to pay $25 a month or $25 for this pay-per-view, but I might get this bundle package of 3 battles from it for fucking $7.50. You know?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
You know?
Yeah.
That's something I would do.
I actually got the idea playing a free game, and then where you would be able to purchase something if you wanted to, but you didn't have to play the game. So that was,
okay, like how the game is free and it's like in-game purchases.
Yeah,
okay.
purchases,
So
yeah.
my idea, I was playing one of those and I thought about it and I said, well, that would allow people to use the app. And we put free content on the app and you can enjoy it. But if you're more involved as a fan and you spend on pay-per-views and that's what you do, then we'll take it to the next level and we can help you as well.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
you have to subscribe to buy that.
Who the fuck is that? No,
That's my man Shy over there.
shout out to Shy. Yeah. Yes.
So let's kind of start from the beginning a little bit. How does Lexx Luthor get into battle rap?
Yeah. You know, I was battling a couple years ago in the ShopRite parking lot.
Okay.
You know, PH was there, Vici was there. And they told me, man, they had an event coming up and it would be dope to have me on it, and that, you know, I wasn't very into what they were saying because, you know, I didn't know anything about battle rap like that at the time other than the DVD era. Like, I didn't know about grind time or nothing like that. So they were like, yeah, you know, there's this league that's stuff like that. I was like, all right, cool, you know, whatever. Like, it wasn't really a big deal to me.
You wasn't used to the event.
I was at work. I was just on some regular shit. Like, for someone to invite me to a battle rap thing was like not. I didn't even give a shit that much, to be honest. You know? Like I like rap battles, but for me, like, yo, we all meet up and we do this thing. And I was like, I have work tomorrow.
So you was used to just the on the spot.
I mean, yeah, I started battling in Job Corps, and we battled for like fucking Rice Krispie treats and Capri Suns. But we had like a week to prepare. It would be like, you know, we're gonna meet in this dorm at this time, and y'all gonna battle. And it was usually like 3 rounds, or it just went until, you know, one guy couldn't battle anymore, and it was that he lost. You know what I mean?
So that's how it was, like the old school, like back in the T-Rex, Murder Mook and all them days, like just going rounds until you was done.
And they were trying, you know, and they were telling me about like, yo, it's film, we put it on YouTube. There's like a whole league, and then Vici hit me up on Facebook and showed me the grind time links.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, this shit was great. I saw.
What year was this?
I want to say 2011.
Okay. Okay.
I saw Roan vs. Prophet, and I remember seeing Roan battle Charles Hamilton on World Star.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, I know who this kid is. So I clicked that battle, and that shit was crazy. Roan
wait, you know who is? Roan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I watched in a row. I watched like Roan and Prophet. Then I watched like Roan and DNA.
Okay.
And then from there I watched like Grizzlemania. And I was like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy. And then I wound up hitting Vici back, and I was like, yo, I'll do this shit. You know, this is kind of cool. Yeah. I saw like the 2v2s in Grizzlemania. I saw like Madness and Soulcon.
Okay.
And Soulcon told Madness, he was like, they told me, watch out for Madness. He has hometown advantage, fam. What? I didn't even know we was battling in Candyland. like some shit like that. And I was like, yo, these guys are funny. I want to do this shit, man. And yeah, and it pretty much took off for me, bro. Like my whole life changed after pretty much like my first battle.
Okay. Because I'm trying to go back to when I first came across you.
Yeah.
I think the first battle I seen was you and Push Packs. I don't remember if you sent it to me or if I just happened to come across it.
I'm the original spam in your Facebook inbox battler, bro.
Okay.
I'm the original tagged you and 99 others.
Oh, okay. I know motherfuckers be annoyed. Oh, man.
Check it out when you get a second. Give it a share if you can. That's me. I'm the original. I'm the Jesus of spam when it comes to Facebook, bro.
Okay.
You know? So most likely, yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now one of the things I remembered about you, and I'm just thinking about my perception of you, like I remember when I set up you and Show Off, and you couldn't make it because I guess you got caught smoking a joint on the train platform. So
as we sit here smoking where we can't smoke.
I know, man. Sheesh.
I have not learned.
But I remember at that time, like just the way I perceived you, I'm like, okay, I felt like maybe you were still rough around the edges as far as battle rap. Like you weren't experienced and really, I don't know. I guess I could
had
say.
no idea what the fuck I was. I had no idea.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
That was
like 2014, 2013.
No,
13.
It was like 2012, 20, because that's
Oh,
when
yeah?
we first met. And you
Yeah.
were just
So it was like
I
2012,
remember the rough
2013.
around the edges Lexx also, but I remember saying to myself, like, this guy's fucking smart as hell.
Yeah.
So still seeing it.
Cause I remember it was a guy that was popping from upstate, a heavyset white dude. I forgot his name, and he said he had came out to see you. I forgot his name. I think it began with a C. He from
don't know.
upstate. Was it Caution or something? I forgot his name.
Right.
I forgot his name, but I remember he came from far to see you. So I knew at that time you at least had some sort of like a fan base built
Right.
already. So how would you say that happened?
Shit, I don't even know, bro. Like, to be honest, I have no fucking idea. I guess maybe because I was starting in the era of like grind time falling apart and people like looking for new faces, maybe.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I think maybe it was like that era of like, all right, we've been watching the same guys for X amount of time, and now fans were starting to become battlers. You know.
Okay.
So it was
Okay.
like. I was one of those like first generation like show off, same shit, Prez, like that whole generation of like, all right, we've seen battles, we kind of know how to do it, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
And like we blew up off doing it because we were the first new faces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people
yeah.
really wanted to see the new faces against the people that they've been seeing, you know?
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
And I think a lot of it had to do with me being like active on social media and easily accessible, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, because I definitely remember you always. That's one thing about you. You always were active on social media.
Yeah.
How did you get to KOTD? I hope that's not too big of a gap.
No, it's not. I mean, I started battling KOTD really early in my career. Like, PH was making the title run
Okay.
at the time. And I think I went to, I don't know if it was him and Arcane or him and something, but I'm like, yo, I gotta battle on King of the Dot. This shit is crazy. I saw like Bender and Arcane. I saw a couple of Pat Stay and Holohan. And I'm like, yo, these boys are fire, and they're a little bit more my speed when it comes to battle rap.
Okay.
You know, like, I could have easily stayed home and been like bothering Norbs for a PG and been there with Rosenberg Raw and shit.
Okay.
But I really felt like, especially at the time, the KOTD was my speed. I was like, I want to rap with these guys. You know what I mean?
You feel like they more accepting to like.
Yeah, QP was like, if
different
you ain't
content.
talking about clapping gats and packing smack, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to King of the Dot, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
okay.
like, all right, clean, fine. You know what I mean? But I was kind of like that was my speed. I was like, yo, I want to battle people who are doing this, like, you know, when I heard a Bender round for the first time, like the first time he did the Sorry Player shit, I was like, yo, this guy's insane. And Pat Stay and Arsenal was crazy as fuck. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
I saw Arsenal and Conceited, but it was way less of a style clash as Arsenal and Pat Stay. Pat being more disrespectful speed as him, but more multi-heavy in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To
yeah.
where it made sense, but their approaches were different. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas I didn't feel like that was the case in a lot of URL battles back then. I feel like they've diversified a lot more since then.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
But PH was making his title run. I went out there with him. They were already talking about booking me, but I wasn't getting like the response I kind of wanted from them.
Okay.
You know, I was like, oh, I want to battle. They're like, yeah, for sure, we'll get you on a card. And I'm like, why? Let's do it then. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like glad we
okay.
came to the yes, but like, you know what I mean? Let's do
the
it.
typical league on the thing.
Right. Well, the typical meat, I'm that guy now, right? I mean, I got you, son, ghost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's just because I deal with a lot of people, so it's the same thing with them. But showing face is 90% of the game in battle rap. So
Yeah.
I went to the King of the Dot event. I told PH to give me his VIP pass. And I went
Okay.
into the VIP and I was like, yo, y'all gotta book me, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And they were like, yeah, we said I was gonna. I was like, nah, but like, what's up? Next event, like, I'll come right back. You know I can get here. I'm here. I'm a sneaky motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm
You're
all
gonna
the way
get
up
there
here.
somehow.
This back when King of the Dot had like a barber in their fucking VIP and it was like really like you know, they had clothes and shit for the battlers. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like that coming from New York, a battle event.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having like stylists. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's
booths.
definitely that's
like,
unheard of.
Like a merch tent inside.
Okay. The
fuck you need a tent inside for? They were that extra, you know what I mean? Because tent, you could put graphics on it and shit. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, these events are like inside festivals. It's really wild. And I really wanted to be a part of it. It was fucking awesome. And I snuck up there, and they were like, this kid's crazy, so we'll give him a battle. You know what I mean? But it worked out well, man. It worked out well.
So, did you join Team Hami through the PH affiliation?
Well, one of my last draft battles that I had was against Paranormal, and it was like a big defining moment in my career. And Swave, after the event, Swave was like, "Yo, man, you know, you got to be Hami, this and that." And at the time, I was like, money bags and people like Scream, and a lot of people were catching negative feedback from being Team Hami. They were like, "Oh, these guys wouldn't get the shots they're getting if they weren't Hami."
Okay.
They're only getting reaction because there's 100 Hami people behind them. Regardless of it not being true, it was a reason for people to hate. And at the time, I told Swave, I was like, yo, I don't know if I'm ready for something like that. I think I kind of want to like pave my path on my own, and then we'll see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? And he respected it. And after PH died, I was like, I gotta do this now, Swave. You know what I mean? Like, it's about that time. I mean, we were spending so much time around each other at the time, you know what I'm saying? After he passed, like, we were really holding each other down a lot. And it just kind of made sense, and I did what I said I was gonna do.
Okay.
I made my bones, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, we back, you know?
Okay. So, you joined King of the Dot. What was your first battle in King of the Dot? I know you battled Jims.
Yeah, I battled Bully. It's either Bully or Young Casper, one or the other.
Okay, and how did that first one get set up? Just from
me sneaking in the fucking VIP.
Okay.
I was locked in like a couple hours later. They were like, yo, I got you.
Oh, so right after that.
But that's why I say showing face is 90% of the game in battle rap. Like, I tell that to a lot of my battlers. Like, if
you actually did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also not only just battle rap. You can apply that to anything. Like, yo, listen, if you want to work in the diamond industry, you go to the diamond district every fucking day, and then one day you'll have a job, and then one day you'll be a manager, and one day you'll have your own diamonds, and then you'll have your own. Showing face is 90% of the game. Yeah. You know, I tell a lot of people, they're like, yo, you got on URL after, how'd you do that? And to be honest, it's probably because I was going to URL events.
Oh, okay.
I moved back to New York. They were doing Born Legacy events, and I was pulling up with 40s and blunts and smoking and getting fucked up by myself on stage. People knew who I was. Yeah. And that was probably intriguing to the staff of them being like, oh, here's this dude who is not begging us for battles, is not bothering. He's just watching battles, and people are requesting to see him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And would they do that if people weren't meeting me at the events? Probably not. These are the paying customers at those events. Yeah. They're going to listen to them anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's like the same thing. If you come to iBattle events and you just keep showing up, what, am I not going to give you a battle?
That makes sense.
You just as much as part of this shit as me by now.
Yeah.
I don't care if you choked in your last 3. If you're really a part of this, I'm going to book you. Maybe you won't choke in the 4th, but we gonna get there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think just getting anywhere in battle rap or life period is showing face. So that's really, it worked for me. Shit.
Okay. So the first league you had, it was Beast Mode.
Well, I didn't own Beast Mode. I was more of the co-owner.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
My big bro Chris Kane was actually the owner out there.
Okay. So how did that come about?
I was living in Toronto. I was battling in King of the Dot. I was rough around the edges, Lexx. I was getting in trouble in New York, you know.
Okay.
So I was in Canada laying low, and my boy ran a league, man, and he was like, yo, we're gonna hold you down. You know what I mean? He was like, we're gonna hold you down while you're out here. Just help me run this league. I'm doing it without help. I know you're a battle rapper. You know a lot of people. You got the connections, the resources. Hold me down. I was like, all right, cool. I could do that. So
it started in Toronto.
That's where I learned how to do this shit.
And you were helping with the Toronto division.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like when my first ever paid battle was in Beast Mode. One of the battlers hit me up, was like, yo, I'm trying to pay you to battle me.
Okay.
This wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah.
People
yeah.
weren't doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if that's, you know what I mean? And I watched him, and he he was terrible. But he was like, yo, I'll send you $250 right now. I was like, I bet, let's go, right? I was like, let's go. Because at the time I was working, I was only making $350 a fucking week.
Sheesh.
You know? So this kid sending me $250. I was with Paul. I wrote the whole shit on the way there. You know?
I drove him to that.
I wrote the whole shit on the way there.
Actually,
smoked him. We left with his girl. I swear on everything I love. It was awesome.
Hold on. The guy tried to pay him to not battle after we got there.
Oh, yeah. He tried to
Pay
give
him
me more money, yeah.
He was like, yeah.
To not battle.
Yeah.
The guy got nervous or wasn't ready, and then tried to give him more money. He was like, look, I don't want to battle. And he's like, the guy wants to give me more money. I'm like,
And building
fuck
on
that.
what you said, I had a decent fan
Watch
base
this shit.
when I was first starting. So when I went to Beast Mode, there was a bunch of Canadians there. They were like, yo, I'm so excited to see you. And I've
Yeah.
never met any of these people. It was super weird for me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So for me to go back in there and be like, I'm not battling, guys, they'd be like, you know what I mean? I couldn't do that.
That's crazy. I've never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
He tried to pay you to not.
Yes, that really happened.
Yeah.
After we got there, the guy, he didn't want to battle and changed his mind, and Lex was like,
It
no,
was a very
battle.
weird situation,
And then
man.
the guy wanted to give him more money to not battle.
Yeah. So I wound up, the league owner was like, hey man, I like your style. You know what I mean? And then we just became like best friends, bro, you know?
Okay.
So I helped him run Beast Mode. And he was like the best big brother you could possibly ask for. He showed me the game. He understood the business of battle rap. He understood the family community aspect of battle rap.
Okay.
But he's not a battler, so he doesn't know who's hot from fucking 4,000 miles away. He has no
Yeah.
idea, right? And he was just like, yo, I know you know, you're my bro, hold me down. And we started throwing events. Amzilla came out, Heartless came out, PH came out, Math Hoffa, Cortez. It was crazy, you know?
Okay.
And when I moved back to New York, I started throwing Beast Mode events out here.
Just continued it straight
Right.
from where y'all left off in Toronto. Okay.
Right.
So you running Beast Mode.
Right.
Now, how many events did you throw before you purchased iBattle?
I want to say like a year's worth. Maybe
Okay.
two.
Close to 2 years.
Maybe close to 2.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did the iBattle purchase come about?
Well, once you know, the Beast Mode path like ran its course, you know what I mean, as far as like, you know, creative control and stuff like that, and him not really needing my help like he used to, you know, now we have 3-4 years of doing it together under our belt, so like he could do it on his own, and we're in New York, you know, so it's hard running a Canadian league in New York, you know.
Yeah.
And not only that, also not being able to facilitate it in 2 countries at once, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
knowing me, I repped iBattle the whole time, right? So
Okay.
like when I was battling in King of the Dot, the whole time, like once the draft league fell apart, Logic scooped me up. Logic's the first person who gave me a name, he did me in dirt, right? He's the first person to ever invest in me.
Okay.
You know, so like the whole time I was repping iBattle, and when it came for a transition of brands and like I said before, I'm really into what's natural over forcing something.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I could have easily either A, kept with Beast Mode, B, maybe done like GZs or some shit like that with King of the Dot. But would it have been natural? I don't think so. Because
Okay.
at the same time, I was already booking Bangs. I was booking Jack Tripper. I was booking E. Farrell, Jeffrey. I was booking.
Oh, so you were helping with the iBattle.
Right. When iBattle was, for a lack of better words, defunct.
Defunct?
Yes, defunct.
A lot of those guys were coming to battle
In New York.
in Beast Mode,
Oh,
New York
okay.
at the time, so we already kind of, the roots
Right.
were established in a sense.
Okay.
Once
okay.
iBattle closed its doors, the battlers were,
They pretty much scattered
yeah,
different places. Some with the We Go Hard.
Right.
I know a couple who were coming to do trap battles, stuff like that.
Right,
they were
right,
coming
right.
to Beast Mode.
Kid Slade, Paper, Al 40 Cal. A lot of people went different directions, and it was kind of like the people that I fucked with super hard from iBattle, which were my day ones, like people like Jeffrey and Farrell and Tape Tech. Those are my boys from when they were crowd participants and they didn't even have battles yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it was just natural. If I'm going to keep booking the same team that I already have, the people that are around me, right? This is the obvious choice to do. We were doing Eddie I versus Bangs and fucking E. Farrell versus Beast Mode guys. So it was kind of like, it's the same talent pool. It's the same circle of people.
Okay.
It's just the natural transition. And it's not only that, it's also the, you know, ideology of iBattle and what it was, like, and what I was trying to do. Like I said, Logic gave me my first big name. He's the first person to be like, hey man, I believe in you. Let's make you a big name. Let's fucking get you some buzz. You know what I mean? That was the same approach I was taking to battle rap. And if I was gonna stick with it, I might as well do it with iBattle, who that is the reputation for it.
Okay.
You know, the E Farrell verse Daylights.
Yeah.
The fucking, you know, City Towers DNA. They have huge battles with their battlers against big battlers.
Yeah, you know? I could say iBattle was another league that I looked at as far as like kind of doing the same thing that we do at the trap as far as like, you know, just building talent. Yeah. And when they ready, putting up against a big name. And I remember they had a lot of, like, they had Daylight over there maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I know the E Farrell and Daylight battle was huge.
Chilla and Blackheart, they did Blackheart Donis and JC.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, one person from over iBattle that you haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
Hazey Williams.
You mean Rainbow Princess? Right? Is that what you're talking about?
What is y'all issue?
He's just, you know what I mean? Listen, I don't get to pick my nemesis. You feel me?
Okay.
You don't get to pick. He's done a lot of fucked up shit in the past to a lot of people that I got a lot of love for, and I'm not petty, and I'm not, and I'm an adult, so like, I know a lot of people in battle rap are very like, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up, but like, I battled Hazey, and it's not, I'm not trying to talk shit and be a tough guy or nothing like that, but his energy wasn't the same at the event. You feel me? He's a nice dude. You know what I mean?
So
off the internet, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
On the internet, he like robbed Logic. He did like a bunch of really fucked up shit. When Logic was sick, he stole a deposit that he was supposed to use to battle Q the General at iBattle, and he just no-showed and kept the money. And it was like, the league owner's sick. This is the dude that's like trying to help us all, and you're stealing. He's just a scumbag. You know what I mean?
Didn't you bring Q out during that battle?
And he ran out the battle. You know what I mean? He ran away from Q. That's what I mean by like, listen, I'm not going to pull up to an event and hit Hazey in the head with a bat. I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, right? He wants to play funny games, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You're Rainbow Princess forever now. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I ain't going to jail for calling him Rainbow Princess. Yeah. But this will bother him every day.
So what gave you the idea to go into the iBattle YouTube and change his name to, like, what that particular thing? Like, you changed it to Rainbow Princess.
To be honest,
what made you go and what sparked that idea?
No explanation for the source.
To be honest, I reached out to him, you know, and I was like, yo, Hazey, you know I have iBattle now, right? I'm all about, like, making things be the right way. Let's bring you back. Let's do the right thing.
Yo, Shy, you think you can give me some tissue?
You know?
Good looking.
You know, let's do the right thing by you. Let's bring you back, have some good battles, right? And he was like, yeah, yo, that's definitely sounds good, da da da. I was like, all right, Hazey, you know, it's cool that we could get through that and that we could still build together despite the past. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to use whatever power I gained from this move against you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If anything, you are a part of this. You do work into the narrative, and you should be a part of it, right?
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, thanks, I really appreciate that. And then, like, maybe not even 24 hours later, he was like, I would battle and I battle. That shit is so fucking stupid. All these fucking da 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 da. That's why I ran out the battle. I didn't run from Q. I was just sick of this shit. Da da da. I'm glad I stole that money from Logic. His daughter don't even deserve that money. Da da da. Maybe he should just get a fucking job. I'm like, yo, Hazey, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but this is why we have those issues. You know what I mean? Like, has these outbursts where he says things that he should not be saying.
Okay.
And you know. And I was really mad, and I was like, I'm not a fucking retard who's gonna go stab Hazey at an event. What's up? What?
I don't like how people like paint Lexx as the bad guy, and they be like, oh, you can't go, you childish, you do that shit to people. You did that shit to one fucking person, and all of a sudden it's like he's so fucking childish. And then you hear shit like that. It's
no,
like,
but you know what?
That's nothing.
To be honest though, like,
yeah.
To be honest, I do a lot of flagrant
shit right there. Come on, dog.
I do a lot of flagrant shit, but I only do it because this is battle rap, right? And the whole point is this spectacle of fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I win, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
who can out petty who pretty much.
Yeah, who can out petty? It's fucking wrestling, it's narrative, people want to laugh, you know what I mean? So, it's like the Piper Boy thing. I know I said we weren't going to talk about it, but fuck it, right? So, the only reason that shit happened is because, you know, Piper Boy was saying this crazy shit to fucking XL, this crazy shit to Nakaya, and he's like, yo, this guy's grandmother, this guy's daughter, right? And someone said to him, they're like, yo man, you better watch out talking to Team Hami like that. And he was like, what are they gonna do, find me? They don't know where I live. So I just posted it. I was like, yeah, we do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just the petty of it. No one's gonna go there and shoot Piper Boy.
Yeah.
But I won. You know what I mean? And that's battle rap. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing it to good people. You know what I mean? It's not like people are coming to events in wheelchairs and I'm robbing them. You know what I mean? I'm doing it to these people who, in reality, shouldn't even be a part of this shit anyway.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
In my opinion, at least.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
At
I
least.
definitely understand.
I think there's a lot of people that come into this shit and they don't, they don't have, at least from a battler's perspective, a guy like Hazey, he doesn't come into this shit and he's like, hey, I'm gonna improve, I'm gonna get mad good, and then when I get there, I'm gonna put my people on. That's not his thing. His thing is, I'm already really good, I'm actually the best, and since y'all don't believe me, I'm gonna pay everybody to battle me, and I'm gonna prove it. You know what I mean? And it's just not something I could deal with or agree with, so he gets Rainbow Princess. A guy like Piper Boy, you're just in here, you're talking shit, doing the wrong thing to good people, you get it too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is battle rap. And we're the battlers.
That particular situation, I understand it because I could say for myself, like when I seen that he had posted XL's grandmother, you know, me and XL, how we go back, like that kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. You know, so.
Oh yeah, he posted Shaw too.
He did?
Yeah.
He posted a picture of me too, but I look pretty good in the picture. He was like this motherfucker posted my address, and I was like, that's a good picture, bro.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Thanks for picking that one.
So
108, 109. Oh, what's up, Piper Boy?
So let me ask you this: through all of the ups and downs in battle rap, what keeps you with such a positive mindset? Because when I see how you are on social media,
Because it's definitely more downs than ups. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I see. That's why I'm asking.
I know.
But what would you say is the most, like, what contributes to the most downs as far as you're concerned? As far as like the stuff that you deal with on maybe like a regular basis in battle rap, like what pisses you off every time? Like maybe you're doing an event or maybe stuff around an event.
I mean, there's always, there's so much stuff, bro. I mean, we could say money, we could say poor performances, where it's like, hey, I've built this battler up for 8 months, and like, we gonna get this, and I give them a fucking big name, and they choke.
Oh man!
It's like,
I know what pisses Lexx off.
What?
People's sense of entitlement when they approach him in certain things, especially when he's helping them.
Okay,
Yeah, probably.
okay.
I'm just personally, I see him react to that
The most.
the most. Yeah,
Okay,
more than
okay.
anything else.
Yeah, I definitely think a lot of battlers, like I said before, showing face 90% of the game. Like, so, if I don't know you at all, and you just like call me on Facebook Messenger at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're just like, yo, 2020, what's up? I'm in there. And I'm like, dude, what? You know what I mean? Like, do you at least want to introduce yourself? Shake your hand, like shake my hand, any fucking thing. You ain't even send me a link before you called me. What? How can I even tell you what I want? I don't even know who the fuck you are, dog. You know
Just
what I
a
mean?
random Facebook call.
It's a lot, and you know what? Even with the money thing, it's like regular life shit, people don't want to hear about themselves. People don't like to be told about themselves. You know what I mean? So when you're talking about somebody's worth with somebody and what you can pay them, right? They're like, nah, I can't do this for that much. And the reality of the situation is, I'm already paying them more than what they're worth. You know what I mean? Like, let's say...
And that's one thing I've seen you definitely post about, money in terms of battle rap. So let's talk about that. Like, how does the finance affect how you run the league?
A lot of leagues outside of URL, we really depend on like outside funding and sponsors and investors and stuff like that. Like, we need people willing to spend money and not looking for a return. That, hey, I want to give you X amount of dollars, put my vodka in the thing, or yo, I'm gonna give you X, I'm gonna set up a merch table with some shirts. If we didn't have those people, we can't facilitate battles.
Yeah.
Because people's asking price is not justified ever. There is never a return investment on anybody. These battlers would be like, yo, this guy only wants to pay me $50, but in reality, I made 70 off them. You know? I'm sorry, I might have said 50, but I meant to say 500. You'd be like, yo, this guy only wants to give me $500. Lex is a cheapskate. And then I make $60 off them. And I'm like, yo, I actually lost $440 booking you.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't have this fucking t-shirt table guy, we're fucked. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, that sense of entitlement of, yo, you know how long I've been doing this for? If you have been doing this for that long and you can't show me the math of your asking price, we have an issue, bro. If you go, yo, I want X amount of dollars for this battle, and I go, okay, how did you get to that number? What can you show me your work? Like, turn the paper over, do the math in front of me. I need to see how that number came up. I'm telling you right now, 98% of battlers are gonna be like, well, I don't know. My friend charges $1,200 and he's more popular than me, so I need 1,000. You know what I mean? Like that's not how it works at all.
Yeah, charging
you know what I mean?
based off what somebody else is getting
It's
in.
very few people, like somebody like DNA and Disaster, will probably be like, all right, bro, here's my ticket sales for last event. Here's what my so-and-so generates, whatever the fuck, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sure somebody like that could supply me with it, but for the most part, they can't. And a lot of battlers are just like, I've just been doing this for mad long. It owes me this much money. And it doesn't, you know what I mean?
They use their views as an excuse, like we care about the 35 cents they got.
Yeah.
You have 20,000 views, great job. It's 60 cents. You want to get paid by views? You'll be a lot more upset. You know?
I had a falling out with a battler who, hit me up and he was like, yo, Lex, I really need a plate. Like, I'm trying to have a serious year this year. And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And he was like, no doubt. I just need like $300. I'm like, no, bro, like, you don't know that you just asked me to help you get momentum this year, and then you tried to charge me to help you.
That's not how you do business in battle rap.
And you know what? It's okay for them to make the mistakes, and you set them straight and be like, yo, you can't move like that. You got to tell them. There's got to be somebody to tell them, right?
Yeah.
But when they don't understand that, it's a problem, and bringing it back to the app, that's an important thing about the app, because sooner or later, once we have a couple things figured out, it's a lot easier to show somebody's worth.
Yeah, that's
hey man,
true.
listen, I'm a fucking, yo, you want X amount of dollars to battle, you can't justify that number. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you something for this pay-per-view and this VOD, and whatever it makes, you get your percentage of it, right? And I can show you the numbers of what you're worth. So the more you hustle your shit, the more you'll make. If you're gonna sit there and go, I'm gonna write 3 rounds, not post a flyer and show up, you ain't gonna make no money, dog.
Yeah.
And that is okay. That's all right. Because you know what? Maybe battle rap should go back to the selling CDs out of your fucking trunk era, right? But good thing we don't need trunks or CDs now. We have an app for that.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
Sell your fucking battles on an app. You want to see me battle? Here it is. And we give them a percentage of it. And look, this is what you're worth. This is what you earned. And then you know what? They could go. You know what? I did a little more than I thought I would, but I think I could have worked harder promoting it. I think I'm gonna take another battle, and I'm gonna maybe hire a friend to promote my shit. And now we're expanding battle rap.
Now battle rap is slowly transforming into something similar to what the music industry is.
Right.
Where artists can now acquire their own following, their own standards,
and
their own money.
The only people that would be against it
they work.
are the bums.
Exactly.
The only people that will be against it are people that are like, nobody's gonna buy my shit.
And too lazy to do the footwork to
Right.
promote it and everything like that.
But that's okay, because the guy who's willing to outwork you will outwork you, and we will be here for them.
Yeah, and those be the guys getting the bigger bags.
You know, look at Ace. Look at Ace. All Ace does is talk shit every day. Talk shit. He be tweeting people that aren't even talking to him like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, and it works, and he deserves to be where he's at. You know what I mean? So, I think the future of battle rap is bright, man. I really like what's going on right now.
So, we just spoke about pretty much, you know, what contributes to the downs. What would you say contributes to like your good moments, like the stuff that you love getting out of battle rap, the stuff that makes you feel good?
So, originally, what you said was what keeps me in it.
Yeah.
Before we got there, it kind of ties into that, because what keeps me in it is really like there's people depending on me, bro. You know what I mean? And like, if I stop today, some may not be fucked, but some may be fucked. You know what I mean? Like.
I'll say personally, I feel like battle rap might be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, bro, for certain people, they would have to be, you know, their careers would be in the hands of people that don't really know what to do with it, per se.
Okay.
Right? Even if they do have the best intentions, it doesn't mean they'll correctly do it. You know what I mean?
True. That's true.
So, I would say that's what keeps me in it. And then succeeding in that is the ups. Is like, you know, watching Real Sick. You know,
he's fire.
As you know,
Yeah.
I found him through you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know he's from UW, but I saw the clip from the trap. Right?
Yeah.
So, me just reaching out to a kid who's not being booked at the time, right? Completely amazing. And battle rap takes a lot of momentum and a consistency. You know?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
somebody that I could speak to and be like, yo, man, you need to battle a lot. Not a lot.
Just enough.
You need consistent good performances. I know what to do with it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Boom, he's on URL. He's going to London. He's here. He's there. And those are the calls I want at 1 a.m. The Real Sick being like, yo, bro, I'm in London. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, you the man. Thank you, bro. Like, I would say, like, that's it. Like, Eddie right now is in Canada. You know, a bunch of us have battles overseas coming up in big leagues. And that's what keeps me in it, man. And to be honest, like, I feel like the only thing I really have on my bucket list right now, like, because what I planned on doing and what I wanted to do, I've exceeded, right?
Okay.
So, like, the only thing I really want to do right now that's kind of like a big deal for me is I would really like to build that bridge with URL, not because I want that validity of URL. It's just that this sounds crazy, but like, I feel like there's things they could be doing better with their up and coming battlers. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying that like the people are doing a bad job. I'm just saying, as a battle rapper and somebody who is 24/7 around battle rappers,
Yeah.
there are certain things that they're doing that I think can be done better. Granted, I don't know what the fuck their plan is for 2020, but I think they need a battle rapper's perspective when it comes to some things that are going on over there, you know?
I do feel like you would be the perfect one.
Yeah,
for
man.
something like that.
I don't listen. They're not. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to P. Shout out to Norbs. These guys are fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Especially Norbs. Norbs is like the king of matchups and doesn't battle, so it's like crazy to see. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like there's a lot of battle rappers that aren't getting the looks that they deserve, and it's not because of politics. It's just that the people, P and Norbs and all these guys, they don't watch 10 battles a day. Bro, I watch too much battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, me and my girl fight, like, shut this shit the fuck off. You know what I mean? Paul, I'm telling you, bro, he'll be in the studio, right, making a beat, and he'll be like, dude, it's twerk, too much twerk. He's screaming, you know what I mean? Like, but I watch a lot of, you know, put it this way, when people blow up, I said they should have blew up 1.5 years before they do. And if I had the right position, they would have.
Okay.
And they wouldn't have wasted 1.5 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not in it. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers pay me for it, right? I don't give a fuck if they're like, yo, let's do pay-per-view, cut you. I'm not even talking briefcase bullshit. I'm talking about what's right for the fucking battlers. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of PG cards that happen, and it's just like, you know, this guy's cousin versus this guy from that crew, and it's like, neither one of them are nice, dog. You know what I mean? It's like, this is strictly entourage of, like, you know, and I'm not saying that those battles shouldn't happen, because they should. Like I said, if somebody's involved in something, they should be a part of it. That's what's up. But there should be somebody involved in URL that is utterly obsessed with battle rap. You know what I mean? That's like, I don't turn off. I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh my God, Sweeney and Caustic would be crazy. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I'm telling you, the people around me are annoyed by me.
I have a different respect for you because damn near every post I see from you is battle rap.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't do that.
I mean, y'all don't want to hear about anime, so I keep it to myself.
But I do notice when you have certain stuff like that. But I would say, like, if people say 24/7, you're like 22/7 battle rap.
Yeah.
You know, and I gotta say it's commendable, because for me, I know it's a little bit draining at times.
Yeah.
So there's times I have to turn off. Like, I gotta go to the movies and, you know, deal with other stuff in life, and there's certain other stuff I want to talk about. But with you, it's just like straight battle rap.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've had girls that were 10 out of 10s that were like, if you don't leave this shit alone, I'm out of here. And I'm like, well, at least you did your laundry yesterday. I mean, like, you know. So, I mean, on what I want to do working in 2020 is, like, Beasley's my guy. I talk to him on the regular, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to be a little more incorporated with their development. You know what I mean? Because I think it's just important. And it's no shade on anything that they're doing. It's just for the battlers.
Okay.
Like this guy, NXT. You know what that is?
Yeah, from the West Coast, right?
Yeah, he's from Sacramento.
He's fire.
I sparred with him in a parking lot. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I'm good at it. I sparred with him in a parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning in fucking San Diego. And I was like, whoa, this kid is crazy, right?
Yeah,
I don't even need to be in a scouting mode. I'm naturally just doing it, right?
Okay.
So this kid, I was sparring with him for battle. He's battling TY. I was like, yo, this kid is crazy. I'm hitting people up. No one's listening to me, right? And he had a PG. It was good, but, like, no one cared. He's really good. There's a lot of people in battle rap that are really good, and nobody cares, and they need somebody to care.
Yeah.
And be like, hey guys, for the others that care, this guy. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in my position would be like, I'm not working with URL. I'm not working with King of the Dot. I'm not. I run iBattle. I got to take them out. I got to be the top dog.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a battler. I know that battlers not only want to go to URL, they want to go to King of the Dot, they want to go to fucking Bulldog Battle League, they want to go to they want to go to all this shit. Like, they want to travel, they want to meet people, they want to hit all stages. I don't think a lot of league owners go, oh, my battlers, they just want to go to URL and they want to leave me, da-da-da-da-da. You signed up for this shit, bro. How the fuck you gonna run fucking something at the Rucker and be like, oh, these guys want to leave me for the NBA, like, and get mad at them? You know what I mean?
That's the whole point of it's elevation.
Right.
You know, so if you are grooming good talent and a bigger league sees that and decides to pick them up, that's what you're signing up for. You can't expect them to be with you for the rest of their lives, especially if you can't facilitate, you know, they living. Like, they're going here to get paid and stuff like that, so.
And I mean, it's also fucked up to be like, you know, you gotta know what you're signing up for. This is what the people want to do, and it's not no shade to you. It's just that people want to travel. They want to touch different demographics. This is something. I got a battler named Louis Valentine.
Okay, right? I heard of him.
I just dropped him an award today.
Okay.
This guy's been watching battles since he was fucking 12, 13. And I'd be forgetting how young some of these guys are until I book Real Deal, and they're like, oh shit, I watched you in 8th grade. And they're like really bugging out meeting these people. This is like someone meeting their fucking Carmelo Anthony or their fucking Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And I you know, and that type of shit is important to me, bro. And to make sure that the cycle continues of that, because they are the future of this shit, and people like URL, iBattle, King of the Dot, RBE, we have somewhat of a, when I say something's cool, everybody goes, yeah, that shit is cool, bro. They don't even need to watch the shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you need to acknowledge that responsibility that you have of saying who's what and when and why, right? You know, like being like, yo, this is the guy you should watch, and then you got a whole bunch of people online talking about, yo, this guy's cousin's fire, and that shit was true, and it was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know, I feel like there needs to be a little bit of place in battle rap. I feel like King of the Dot has some good artist development going on right now with Rigo. You know, he's really hands-on with his stuff. And I know that they have some battlers helping them too. Like I know like Pepe and shit like that is helping them do the booking. I just feel like there's nobody in URL that's really like a battle rapper. And it's like, yo man, you ever heard of this guy from fucking Arkansas? MC fucking 400 views, but he's awesome. You know what I mean? Like somebody needs to be there to do that.
Okay. So how do you balance being a league owner and a battler?
Battling less, I guess.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I mean,
like, do you have more of an urge to run a league and put talent on, or do you still get that itch to battle?
I have the urge to put talent on because I don't really know what's left for me in battle rap.
Okay.
Right? I don't... Like, yeah, I'd like to rock a Born Legacy stage. You know, I'd like to go back to Africa. Maybe do one of them things in Russia.
Okay.
You know? Because they have, like, on-beat battles that are pretty fire.
Okay.
I would like to go to maybe a country I haven't been before, but, like, you know, you verse, you know, this guy at band day 2, like, that's not exciting to me. Battling on King of the Dot, unless it's somebody that's, like, Thesaurus or you know what I mean, like that doesn't excite me. So I'm kind of just I'm chilling, man. I'm being picky about it, and that I feel like that is how I'm able to balance it. You know, I'm able to balance it because I'm still not thirsty for attention. Okay. Whereas there's a lot of league owners / battlers who are like battling on their own cards against big names. You know what I'm saying? Like because they haven't. I've seen the fucking world, bro. I fuck groupies in different countries and shit that had broken English. Like, I'm good for now. You know what I mean? Like, let Eddie go do that. Like, let Red Flag and Shaw and all these guys can go do all that shit. I'm gonna chill at home for a little bit. I got Disney Plus.
Okay. How when you have battles, does your passion for the battle determine how good you perform? Because, like, I'm looking at a battle like you versus Rush. Okay. That's one of my favorite performances from you. And I've seen a lot of like the little bit of controversy that was around prior to the battle, just the whole.
This is a lot of controversy.
but I'm saying as far as like you speaking on how you felt like he wasn't good enough to be getting the name and paying and stuff like that. Yeah. But you still showed up and you battled him as if he was a big name. Because like I said, I felt like that was one of your best.
Me personally is like the last thing you want to do is give me a reason to battle you.
Okay.
Like if I show up and I'm like, it's like Pikachu the way, then whatever. You know what I mean? I'm here to get my money. I'm going to pay my bills. And like, yo, you battled a big name. Good for you. And go home. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But somebody like me and Rush
It felt like you had a message to convey pretty much.
And it sucks that it had to be him because he's a great guy, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't...
Rush was talking shit.
He was talking shit. He was talking shit, and he was like... It's not just that. It was him trying to battle me multiple times before that.
Okay.
And then he caught me on a day where, like, I was outside and it was cold, and I was mad. You know what I mean? And I was just like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? And then he's just like, Dre hit me. He's like, you want to battle him? I'm like, yeah, I do. You know what I mean? It's like, matter of fact, yeah, the fuck I do. You know what I mean? And he was like, I'll send you the money right now. And I was like, fuck, let's go. So, you know, my writing process is like, I watch your battles as much as I can, right?
Okay.
Interviews, if you have any, right? Okay. And like, I try to pick out the things about you that I know if I made fun of you in a room full of your friends, they'll laugh at you for it, right? Well, they're like, yeah, we say that about him too. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. And like my thing with Rush was, just like it fit perfectly into the Gates of the Garden narrative of like, you should not be booking these people. You should not be letting people pay their opponents if they don't deserve it, if they're not gonna win, if they're not potentially gonna win, don't let them do it, right? Don't let them invest. Be the big bro and be like, this isn't a good idea, right? Don't be like, yeah, bring them, book them so I can have mad big names in my event. Like, that's not the move, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Dre's doing great. So fucking, that was one of the things I picked out of him. I was like, I don't like that this happens. I don't like that Twerk chokes against DNA because he was on Gates of the Garden against this fucking idiot. You know what I mean? There was so much shit going on, and when people tried to make me vocal about it, verbal diarrhea, right? And I'm just like, oh, you want to know how I feel? I mean, genuinely, and I did it, and everyone got mad at me. So everyone got mad at me, and I was, you know, they're mad because I was right. And then I had to, my rounds had to be on subject, on topic. Okay. I'm not gonna have a narrative like that where this is my, like, you know, professional opinion on this topic, and then go in the battle and be like, it's like a lint roller because I'll rip them a new one. You know what I mean? Like some. Yeah, and the whole card is like, the entire card is that. The entire card is like, I didn't even watch this guy's footage. Here's some shit in a battle that was vaulted. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to not only get paid, but prove my point. Right? Okay. Like, I told you so, guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, I get it.
Now, peep game. Tell me if I'm lying. Will Rush not always be the guy that lost to me like that? And there's pretty much nothing he can do in his career? Yes, he can have one good performance and have like, oh, yo, Rush was pretty good, da-da-da. Then you're going to have the fans that go, yeah, but he got bodied by Lexx. That shit was crazy. There's really no coming back from that type of shit sometimes. And
gotta be on a notable league. I don't even know league you battle.
It still don't matter. Because Dose will always be the guy that got punched by Math, right?
But he can use that to his advantage.
I guess, but it's like them negative lights don't leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Lotta Zay deals with that danger zone shit forever.
You know what? You remember when Benji got called out by MR and got put on World Star for stealing bars? Benji came back from that.
Yeah, he did.
Back, but it takes
Bro,
a certain type
that
of
is different. There's a different. People come back from worse than that.
Yeah.
People come back from like, yo, you beat your girl into a coma. You're an asshole, and people are like, oh, you had a crazy battle, see you next event. You know what I mean? Like, people come back from crazy shit, you know what I mean? But people in battle rap can't really come back from serious body bags.
Yeah.
Like when you're known for the guy who got bodied, like that's your #1 most viewed thing, it's over for you, bro. You know how hard it was for Averb to come back from getting bodied by clips like that?
Joe Versus Disaster.
He's who? I haven't. You know what I mean? But regardless of the situational shit, when it's an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, the whole thing around that was
Rush's friends are behind him like, oh shit, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't think he'd say that. You know what I mean? Like oh shit, how do you know that?
Yeah. You see, I knew Lexx was gonna. That Lexx is all about proving a point. Like people think you just raves and rants. Then when he proves it, it's like, oh shit, he's right.
but the point is, you have to convince them with your rounds that you're right. I could go live for months if when the cameras turn on and it's word rhyming time, and you're not really justifying those points, not only justifying them, but with a really witty concept of like, yes, I could take this angle, but what I do with it and how I flip it is what makes it crazy. And I sit there and I flip something. Norb's just calling me. And you flip it fucking crazy, it's over for you, bro. Q Shinobi, bro? What? Jefferson Price? What? When Caustic did the, hey, you come to these events and you cheat on your wife, I bet she doesn't know about that. And fucking, there's this fucking fat groupie bitch that's right here that you be fucking with. He's like, hey, how about after this event, instead of drinking with us, you go back home to your ugly bitch ass wife instead of fucking these groupies. Like, that's a lot. And then it's on the other guy, and he's like, it's like Jenga the way. It's over. It's over. That shit is over, dog. You know what I mean? So
you and Rush is over before the battle even started.
But as a league owner, it's your responsibility to not put people in those situations. Yeah. Because you're like, oh, I might ruin his career. Fuck it. Maybe people don't even think with that
mentality.
Maybe people aren't even thinking with that type of mentality. Maybe they don't have
the difference real league as a family. Like,
Right.
put us in that position.
Yeah, I'll put you in that position anytime. I'd love to see you get bodied, bro.
Yo, off camera, he moved the cameraman and the crowd off stage.
I did like.
Everybody, you know, because Drake was trying to call everybody's attention. He was on stage with Rush, and nobody was paying attention. So he was like, all right, since you twerk over there, you want to talk in the crowd, let's all move over there. The camera, they moved the camera.
Didn't they show that like before the battle, before the footage or something? Like
Yeah,
that?
they showed. I think they did for like a second.
Okay.
It was over from that.
Yeah.
You think if Rush would have said, let's move this shit, niggas would look
Yeah, they wouldn't have gave.
You know what that was
This
like?
guy's out of his fucking ponytail picking mind. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like come on now. So it's a whole lot of very.
I forgot I did do that.
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
if y'all don't come to us, I'm bringing the battle to you.
Twerk is over there talking with drugs and shit. All right, cool.
No, Twerk was on the stage with me.
So who the fuck was talking?
It was just fans. It was people who like, bro. First of all, a lot of I want to say at least like the Jersey battle scene. They don't watch no King of the Dot from what I was on, right? So when I went to Gates of the Garden, half the room was like, don't know who these guys are, and the other half was like, I fucking hate Lexx, bro. I fucking hate this guy. I hope Rush snuffs him, right? Like,
Oh, man.
like that was the vibe in the room, and I was like, oh, you guys aren't gonna come support me? I will come to you. You know what I mean? And then you will react, and I'll go home. You know what I mean? And that's exactly how it went. So it was fun. But yeah, man. You know, I think with the Rush shit is like, he's a great dude, and I think, you know, with the right guidance, he could do something with his brand in battle rap. Yeah, I like his energy too. I just think it comes down to, like I said, a lot of battlers don't like to be told about themselves.
Yeah.
So you pull a motherfucker like Rush aside, and you go, yo, man, great energy. You know, you were really on 10 in that battle. Your pen was totally trash though, so you need to like do something about that immediately, right?
Not even laughing though.
Not yeah.
100% sincere.
Yeah.
How could you not respect that? Bro?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you know what? Because like you say, you could learn how to write a fucking punchline.
Yeah.
You can't teach that other shit.
Well, I was almost gonna say his name. I'm not gonna do it, but I forgot whose battle it was. It just happened at iBattle, where he was like, Lexx, how'd I do, man? I was like, first was sick, the other two, garbage. You need 3 of those firsts, right? And the guy was like, what the fuck, right? Like, he was so mad. He was so mad. He was like, what the fuck, bro?
Honesty, bro.
But,
Yeah.
but, like, because his boys are gonna get in the car with him and be like, man, you know, yo, that first was crazy. The
Yeah,
second
it's
two,
up to
I
us
think you
as
might
league
have edged that
owners.
one.
It's up to us as league owners to be honest with the talent. Like,
Right.
we can't be yes men.
Yeah.
You know, if we're gonna groom talent and really help them get to that next level, we gotta tell them like, yo, this was trash. This what you need to work on. Your performance is lacking here. Your energy lacking there. So
And I feel like it carries on into the roster too, because I see a lot of like, this is gonna sound crazy, but some of the guys who aren't so good are like calling and sparring with the guys who are pretty good,
Okay.
and they're like helping each other, like they're like helping the bad guys get better. You know what I mean? But they care. They care, which is pretty cool. You know, like I had one of my battlers recently who is not very good, but we give him battles because he's fam, right? And maybe one day he will be great.
yeah,
Amazing performance, right? I go, what the fuck? How did you do that, right? Like, what happened? He was like, yo, I was actually like calling Dago Diablo every day, and we were sparring. He was like trying to like tell me how to word my punchlines and shit, and was like telling me what I was doing wrong. And I was like, this guy Dago, for like a lot of people don't know, but he works like a really insane, like super secret job.
Okay.
Like secret spy type shit, right? Like, so he's like in Korea, like at some Yakuza wedding, like, like on the phone being like, no, don't talk about Batman, you're robbing them. Don't say that, right? You know what I mean? Like just the imagery of that is so funny, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it works. It works. The system works, man. It's pretty cool. But you, like you said, you gotta fucking tell them. You gotta be like, no, that was bad.
Yeah.
I've been on phones with people before where like, I've had people call me and be like, yo, can you tell me if this is good? And I like was in the middle of something and I was kind of just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, because I wasn't really paying attention like that. Like, oh shit, right? You know what I mean? Right? Not really paying attention like that. But I don't want to be rude, so like, and then like BattleRap.com the next day. This guy gets bodied 3-0, and I'm like, damn, bro, like I should have fucking listened to this dude.
Oh man.
And that it happens way too often, bro. Now people call me, they're like, yo, can I tell you these rounds? I'm like, no. No.
You don't want to set him up for that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Shit.
So, wrapping up, man, 2020, what can we expect from Lexx Luthor and iBattle?
Well, I will say this. I will say the app is doing better than I expected it to do.
Okay.
Continually to do better than I expected it to do. And not only is it doing better for me, it's doing great for my peers. Sending checks to No Coast and the Connects, and it's just cool as fuck. And Beast Mode, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, I ran Beast. They're still an active league in Canada. I'm doing their VOD next week on the app.
Oh, okay.
So it's like everything's going right. It's going well. I'm not only putting money in battlers' pockets, I'm putting it in other league owners' pockets. It's fucking cool to have a self-sustaining system. And with that, I think the only thing that I want to do is really take iBattle on the road a little bit more this year, because listen, a lot of like out of town leagues aren't the most responsible. And you send somebody a battler and they come back with bed bugs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll just do it myself, bro. You know what I mean? I'll just throw the event on my goddamn own. So, we do South by Southwest every year. We going to Texas soon. How
is it down there? Because I noticed y'all been doing that every
year. It's
yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Lots of barbecue. Lots of drinks. It's fucking awesome, bro. It's like how can I put this? It's like St. Patrick's Day, but it lasts for a week.
Okay.
It's like St. Patrick's Day for rappers, bruh.
Let me ask you this: how did that whole thing come about? Because South by Southwest is known for that's a music festival.
Yeah.
How the hell did you get a battle rap event to go on down there?
Respect the innovators. I have friends that are musicians that go a lot. They do shit over there. I had a sponsor that hit me with like a little over $1,000, and I was like, I got a venue. I could rent a car with this and put my camera equipment in it.
Okay.
We out. You know what I mean? And like I just got some of my friends to drive, stopping state to state, getting weed. It took us 28 hours to get there, bro.
Wow.
28 hours. So, well, that's 28 hours on the road.
Yeah,
not counting
stops in.
Right.
Okay.
So really it takes like a little over 30.
Yeah.
But that's what battle rap is, bro. Battle rap is getting in a car with your fucking peoples, going somewhere that y'all are not fucking from, and wilding out, bro, and having a good time, man. And like mixing the communities. I go out to South by Southwest. I battled out there before, not at South by, but in Fort Worth at Live from the Block.
Okay.
So I go out there. I see all my Texas people. I have people that come from all over because it's South by Southwest. Last year, Carter Deems battled on our shit because he was already going to be out there. I ran into fucking Daylight. I ran into Psychosis. I ran into mad people just out there. You know what I mean? Like, so it was all, Chilla was just out there.
Wow. And
in a way, it's also smart for me as far as financially, because listen, if these big names are already at South by, I don't got to pay their travel and hotel.
That's true.
That's true. So here's your flat fee and battle at South by, and it's a good look for them.
Yeah.
Our last event out there that we had Mulips and Carter Deems at, we had over 100 people there.
Sheesh.
That shit was fire. You know what I mean? And, I go out there, I fuck with Gutta.
Oh yeah,
I go out there, I chill with Gutta and Trebo, and those are my guys, man. I have a lot of fun out there. I plan on doing that. I plan on going out to North Carolina, shout out to Bills and all that. And a couple places. I want to maybe go to Canada. I want to go to UK. I was looking at my YouTube, and I just have this huge surge of like Irish views for some reason.
Okay.
It's like a huge, I don't know. Shout out to Ireland. Y'all fuck with us, bro. I mean, speaking of St. Patrick's Day for rappers, right? But yeah, man, I plan on taking iBattle on the road this year, and I really plan on expanding the app with a bunch of independent battle league owners that are taking financial risks. Like I said before, and all too well that it's hard to facilitate these things, and it's hard to, it's hard to just go to an event and not be worried that financially it's gonna blow up in your face.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's a terrible feeling because the last thing I want to do before an event is not want to go to the event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm stressed the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that, especially when everybody there is having a really good time and I'm like, oh man, fuck, I'm miserable. So I want to use the iBattle app and portal platform for those league owners that share those same feelings to go, you know what? This shit might blow up in my face tonight, but if I fuck with iBattle and I have the footage within the next week, I might be able to make like 500,000, who knows? You know what I'm saying? And that's a great feeling to fall back on.
Yeah.
For me,
yeah.
when I first got it, right? Putting Dunch and Mike P up for single purchase, that shit helped, bruh. Like,
okay.
Like, I didn't... Listen, I ain't get a Phantom after it or nothing, but I fucking got an eighth and got pizza. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm comfy.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed. Let's plan this next event. That's a way better feeling than being like, I fucking hate this shit. This is the fucking worst. Everybody sucks. Everybody leave me alone. I need to find $400 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this event just made me lose money and I can't, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I know what it feels like, and there's so many people out there that are like that, and they're not in the position to take the step that it is to have an app and something like that. Because, dude, it is, you know, that's a huge raccoon right there. What up, Trash Panda? Yo, so basically, not everybody has the money, tens of thousands of dollars, to invest into a platform to do this. So yeah, we will take that financial risk to start up the platform and get it to be where it needs to be, not just for us, but for the culture overall.
Okay.
And that's another thing I really want to do big time in 2020 is make it successful for not just myself, but my peers. You know?
Okay.
I mean, and that goes for you as well. Like, I know somebody like you in 2020 is going to be like, you know what? I'm going to throw B-Magic versus Clean Pay or whatever. You know what I mean?
We just had B-Magic on.
Right, exactly. So I know you're going to take the approach of like, all right, I'm going to set up something of like this standard. So the best thing I could do is have it be of use to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let us know where they can contact you, social media.
Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Just fucking subscribe to the iBattle page on Facebook and on YouTube. Download the app. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't need my Twitter. You don't need my Facebook. Message the iBattle page. I'll find you.
All right, man. That was Lexx Luthor, No Mercy TV Podcast. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all soon, man. Done.